Guys, CryptoNinja here with another update on Bitcoin and the whole market. And obviously, the market is looking a little bit bearish. And if you haven't followed me on Twitter, we did take those sells for TIA and Bitcoin. So I actually posted it within TradingView. So if you come on TradingView, you can actually see my profile over here. And I post all my setups over here. And this will be automatically posted to Twitter. So make sure you do follow me on TradingView or Twitter to get these setups, because these setups are the trades that I do take during the week. And if you guys have been watching me, you know that my signals are more short-term time frame. So like this Bitcoin sell that I took last week, you can see same as TIA. This is what I was looking at, and you can see exactly what happened. We had a nice, beautiful dump back down to this low. Okay, so same thing with Bitcoin right now. Same thing happened. Price came down. I'm still in this position right now. You can see that we entered at around about 64k. It's at 63,200. So we are up around about 30% on this trade. And then TIA hit full TP at 50% with a beautiful no drawdown, nothing. We entered off the break of this trend line. And you can see over here that I said market's looking bearish, so expecting more downside. If TIA breaks this trend line, I'll be taking sells, and we did take sells straight to support. Okay, right now it's kind of back at entry, so I'm thinking, we could potentially look at another sell here. It is a Saturday, so the volume is a lot less as well. So I don't think I'll be taking this within today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how the market plays out, but make sure you do follow, because I will be taking more sells, or mainly just sells throughout this week. The market's not looking too great. And obviously, if you look at, let's have a look at USDT dominance chart, right? Because this is the main chart that I'm looking at right now. So this chart, you can see over here, it shows the inverse between Bitcoin and crypto. So you can see at this level, we've been respected this level for 10 days now, and we're currently pumping off the retest. So basically saying that this is the key level for USDT dominance. And if this level breaks, then we're going to see a massive pump for crypto. And right now, we're just not really seeing that, right? Price is still holding this level. And to me, this is very bearish right now on the daily time frame. If we have a look at the weekly, we're going to have to see that the weekly time frame not looking good, right? So if this candle closes like this on the weekly time frame, we could see a move back up to 5.66, okay, which means that we might see more downside within next week. So like what I'm thinking is, if price can just carry on holding this level, then obviously I'll be looking for sells throughout the week. But if price breaks through here, then we'll be looking for buys. So obviously it's too early to tell now, but at this moment of time, I just remain bearish in the market, just because of the fact that the USDT dominance is looking very bullish. Okay, because we all know that when you're trading crypto, you have to look at these metrics, because it's the inverse to what happens to Bitcoin, right? So if you have USDT dominance at support and Bitcoin's at resistance, right, you can kind of just trade against what's happening. Okay, so that's kind of how I've been trading the last couple of weeks, just using USDT dominance as like my signal, actually. So what I literally just trade based on USDT dominance, and if it's looking bullish, then I will be only looking for sells throughout the week. And right now, that is why I am in a couple sells. Okay, Chainlink, same setup we took last week, exact same setup as TIA. So you can see that break of the trend line back down to support. We broke support, came back down, formed new support right now, and still looking quite bearish here for Chainlink. Okay, so like overall markets, it's kind of just holding supports. So for me, just being patient right here. And then EOS, I took this sell on EOS yesterday. Came back up to entry, came straight back down, and the market is forming some type of flag pattern right now. Okay, so with EOS, similar setup. We have this level here. We have support right over here. And what I'll be doing is I'll be taking sells on the break of the support. Okay, so right now it's just forming the symmetrical triangle. These patterns do tend to break quite hard. So Personally, I'll be taking a buy off the break. Okay, if we get a break off here, I'll take a buy back up to the highs, or if we get a break to the downside, I'll be taking a sell. And I do think that is the more likely scenario here for EOS. This would be the setup. Okay, so the market's kind of just at support, ranging right now. So for me to take buys, I just don't really see it. And also, I won't be trading a lot today because it is Saturday. We might just see consolidation to Sunday, and then we'll see massive volume tomorrow night because it is the weekly candle closure. Okay, so I just want to quickly speak about Bitcoin and my direction for the week. Okay, so you can see right now we are in that sell. We took it at 64K, and I said if Bitcoin is the same market looking at bearish, and it's respecting the trend line. So if we break 63,900, I'll be taking sells to 61K, and that is exactly what I did. We broke 63,900, came back up, retested the 64K, got into sells. Take profit is going to be 61K. Okay, stop loss is going to just be above these highs, just above these highs over here. So this is the setup that I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Okay, obviously in the setup right now. Okay, but overall just quite bearish in the market. Can't really speak more to it. Obviously, if you look at Ethereum, it's the same thing, same patterns that are forming. Let's have a look at ETH. But even 𝗕𝗫𝗀, I mean, last week we had the news for 𝗕𝗫𝗀, and it's pretty much retraced the whole entire move, right? So it's dumped back down around about 41%. Okay, so the market right now is just not really bullish. The total market cap also dumping. So this is very important, right? This is what I want to speak about. This shows you the total market cap of all the coins and is looking very, very bearish. What I mean by that is this was the key zone that the total market cap was trading in, right? We're trading respecting this level, okay? And you can see when price came down, we broke this trend line, and look at exactly what happened. Price came back up, retested this level, and right now looking really, really weak to the downside, okay? So I do think that total market cap is going to come back down to 1.83, and I think that is when the official dump is going to happen, and then I will be going pretty much all into most of the coins at 1.83. So yeah, overall market looking very weak, especially on the weekend. The volume is just not there. So for me to take setups today, I just don't think that's going to happen. Okay, but make sure you guys do check out all of my stuff over here, because essentially this is where I'll be trading live. Okay, and I do trade on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I do post setups every single day on this Twitter channel. Okay, so this Twitter channel is where you can make money, where you can just follow exactly what I'm doing. Every single trade that I post will be pasted over here. Okay, so that is something that I'm thinking about doing for TIA, is looking at a potential another sell on the retest of this level here. But overall, market just not looking good, which is why I'm just mainly looking for sells right now. Okay, but we'll see what happens. Saturday, nothing really big, but obviously I do want to speak about what's happening in Hong Kong, because there's massive news. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do know about the news that happened with the ETFs. So we have the ETF, the Hong Kong Bitcoin and Ether ETFs officially approved and start trading on the 30th of April. That is absolutely bullish news. We might see, I've been bearish, right, pretty much for the setup. And this ETF news could actually potentially take out that bearishness throughout the next week. Okay, so what I mean by that is when this starts to be trading within, actually, what's the date right now? 3 days, right? 3 days we have the Bitcoin and Ether ETFs officially trading on within Hong Kong. That's actually really, really bullish, and I do think that we're going to see maybe like a liquidity sweep to the upside, maybe try to stop out some shorts, and then if we can maybe take out those shorts and then get some more buying power in throughout next week, then that's something that I'm looking at. So we'll see what happens. I do think that this is really, really bullish. Obviously, we all know about the what's happening in China and with crypto as a whole. It's just, so this is really bullish news for Hong Kong and throughout the industry. So they said the in-kind feature also attracts coins holders by offering the ease of converting coins to fully regulated ETFs. And it's also managed by professional fund managers and regulated custodians. So with this growing adoption of ETFs in the institution allocation and retail trading in Hong Kong, we expect a demand for our offerings. So obviously this is really bullish, especially within the whole sector, and obviously in Hong Kong, especially because of what's been happening within that side of the world. Okay, so you can see they even said here Hong Kong is aiming for in-kind creation of ETF, unlike the US, where the transaction is cash only. In the US, it's cash in, Bitcoin ETF out, right? But while in Hong Kong, it aims for Bitcoin in and ETF out. So it's a little bit different, which is quite unique. So you have to kind of have Bitcoin in order to get the ETF, whereas in the US, you have to use your cash. So this is a massive opportunity for the market. You can kind of just swap your Bitcoin for the ETF, which is very, very unique. And then you can see fees are 30 BPS, 60 BPS, and 99 BPS, which is an average lower than we thought. So it's a good sign. So very, very, very good, right? And if we look at the related article, it says China's about to start bidding. Will Hong Kong BTF spark the halving rally? This potentially could spark the halving rally, right? So like I said, I remain bearish, but once these ETFs get launched in 3 days, I do think that we're going to see a huge buying power within the Asian session. Okay, so the Asian session, we're probably going to see huge buying pressure, which is obviously in Dubai. Asian session starts at like 1 a.m. So for me, it's a bit annoying because I won't be able to catch those movements. But we all know that the Asia market, one of the biggest market in crypto, this is obviously really bullish news. You can see mega waves with over 10,000 Bitcoin accumulating ahead of Hong Kong's approval. So if you look at the Bitcoin ETF chart, we're probably going to see a massive gap up within next week, which means that we might see a pump within next week. So this is generally really bullish news, but we'll see what happens. So you can see here Hong Kong is likely to prove both Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs on Monday. China is also about to start bidding the same week Bitcoin halving. Okay, so obviously we know that the Hong Kong ETFs are approved. So this was just before, but yeah, let's see what happens. I think next week's gonna be crazy, because for me the USDT dominance chart is just really, really bearish. But we are seeing a little bit of pullback right now. What I'm gonna wait for is have a look at this. We actually might be able to get a setup right now for some coins. Okay, so if you look at the 30 minutes here for 30-minute chart here for USDT dominance, it's actually quite bearish here. So what I'm going to wait for is price to break this level, okay, like we had over here, and then take sells for take some buys for some crypto. So right now I'm just waiting for this level to break. Once this level breaks over here, I'll be looking to take some buys for the market. Okay, so obviously, like if you look at Bitcoin, it's still holding this level, which is why I'm actually looking at a potential buy here for not Bitcoin, but for some other coins. Let's have a look. Maybe TON. Yeah, have a look at TON. TON is looking really, really good. Yeah, I've been quite bearish on TON throughout the last week because we had that massive sell-off, but TON's kind of making a little bit of a comeback here. So I'm going to be looking at a potential buy here for TON off the break of this trend line. You can see that this is also another pattern that we all know in crypto. These types of patterns in crypto work really, 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 really well when we form lower highs, and then we form equal lows on the support. We do know that that is a potential bullish indication. So I do think that TON might have a little bit of a pump. And obviously TRX has been pumping so much in the last couple of weeks. Have a look at this chart, right? If you look at the daily chart, TRX is just bullish on the daily chart. I think TRX is going to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. If we look at TRX to Bitcoin, if we look at the correlation, you can see that it's really, really bullish, right? So it's always good to look at the correlation between whatever coin you're trading and make it against Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's obviously something to look at when I trade, right? I'll always do that. If I'm taking a trade for 𝗕𝗫𝗀, for example, then I'll be looking at 𝗕𝗫𝗀 to Bitcoin and see how the correlation is doing. If 𝗕𝗫𝗀 is more bullish against Bitcoin, then we can take those longs. And obviously, if 𝗕𝗫𝗀 is more bearish, we could take those shorts. So yeah, I mean, right now, look, TRX just looking really bullish. Okay, what else can we look at here? I'm actually going to post this chart because this chart essentially is what's gonna show us the market, right? So basically, total market cap looking absolutely bearish here, but the problem is, right, we do have the spot ETFs coming on Monday. So like I said, not Monday, it will be Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday is the 30th. Okay, so on Tuesday we have the news, and obviously it's going live. So I do think that, like I said earlier, the Asian session is going to be absolutely crazy. We're going to see a massive buying power. We're going to see, we might see a liquidation, huge liquidations to the upside. So it's going to be an interesting week. I will be mainly just sitting on the sidelines, kind of just waiting to see how it plays out, and then I'll take trades accordingly. But until then, the market's kind of bearish. So I kind of just have to look at the chart and see what the chart's doing. The chart's looking bearish. I'll be taking sells until the spot ETF comes live, and then I'll reevaluate and see what's exactly going to happen, because I don't really know, right? We need to see how much buying pressure is going to happen in the market in order for me to take any positions. But right now, I do think that the market is absolutely looking a little bit bearish here. So I'm going to say, yeah, the total market cap broke out to the downside, and we have retested the previous supports, previous level, and I'm expecting more downside. Okay, so all the levels, if you guys want to check this out, you can just go to my Twitter, and you can also just follow me on TradingView. My name is CryptoNinja on TradingView as well. So basically, whenever I post a setup, it will actually give you a notification on TradingView, which is quite nice, and you can actually take the trade with me, because every trade I take on TradingView is the trade that I will be taking on my account, right? So let's post this up here. I don't know what happened there. Just want to share it, but it's not letting me share. It's very strange. Okay. Anyway, total market cap looking bearish. USDT dominance holding. Like I said, the problem is USDT dominance is just looking so strong. So I can't take buys until we break that trend line. Okay. But I'm looking at a potential sell here for CIA actually. I want to see how the next 15-minute candle closes for the USDT dominance, and that is something that I will be doing. Okay. But I'm not gonna this live stream is not gonna be too long. I'll probably end it in the next couple minutes. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm looking at, and obviously this ETF that is going to be approved, that has been approved, and is going to start trading on Wednesday and Tuesday. We're going to see massive buying pressure. We all know that the last ETF we did see a bit of buying pressure, and we had quite a nice rally a couple months after. So we could potentially see that. But what I'm expecting is maybe a pump to like 65K, and then jump back down to 61, even a bit lower, and then maybe we start to see a run up. But I don't know. The total market cap just looks really, really bearish. So I'm gonna play safe when I'm trading in the next couple of weeks, just because of how the market's looking. I mean, USDT dominance is just too bullish right now. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone joining today. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. It is going to be a short one. Market can't really do much on a Saturday. If we went live yesterday, we could have actually taken those trades live, because I did actually take them during the day. But yeah, I'll see you guys back live on Monday, and we will be taking more setups. I think Monday we'll just do a trading stream, and then we can just trade together and take trades together. But right now, market's very, very slow. Can't really do much in this type of market. Just have to wait for Sunday. Sunday we'll get a little bit more buying pressure. And yeah, that's all I got today. Hope you guys have a good weekend, and cheers.